don't have a problem with it. Sure.
Yeah. They know me. They know who I am. They know what I'll do.
Anywho, welcome to Nerd on the Street.
Where what?
Nerd is the word on the street.
Wow, you were supposed to say that with enthusiasm.
You were supposed to say you got mad because I did your line.
Oh my God. I was drunk when I said that.
You know what?
Okay.
Welcome to Nerd on the Street, where nerd is the word on the street. So today,
we talk about Chick-fil-A's macaroni. That shit good as fuck. That shit good as fuck. Goodness gracious.
Oh my God. We're not talking about Chick-fil-A's macaroni.
They came back on Popeyes with that shit.
But that's what started it. Chick-fil-A came out with the macaroni and cheese, and then Popeyes came out with this chicken sandwich.
But Chick-fil-A still got their shit.
Yeah, they
ain't got, Popeyes ain't got their shit no more.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, but.
Okay. Today we are doing cartoon versus anime.
And we got in one corner, and Avatar,
The Last Airbender. Versus
again, my personal favorite, My Hero Academia.
Really?
You gotta give My Hero a proper fucking introduction, okay?
Don't Avatar. Try to play Last
no, hold on.
Like
Whoa, never. That was probably like the best show on that Nickelodeon ever had.
Yeah, and then they ruined it with a movie.
Oh yeah, they did. They kept calling my bro on, like, who the fuck is that? But you know, whatever.
Okay, so between the two shows, which one is better?
I'm gonna say My Hero.
My God. Okay.
Listen, this is what a lot of people not understand about My Hero Academia. They think that I understand it's hard. I mean, for some people to get into Deku because he is very
crybaby-ish.
He's not really crybaby. He's just so
crybaby-ish.
No. First of all, Deku is probably one of the best. We were talking about character development, right? With Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
My Hero is probably one of the best shows when it comes to that character development. I mean, we're taking a timid kid, we're giving him a quirk, and now he has to grow into that quirk, and he has to, gain confidence and all that other good stuff. So, of course, in the beginning, he's going to be like, oh my God, like, I finally got this, And one thing I always liked about Deku was that he has a quirk, but he doesn't rely on his quirk. He's always thinking like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to do this.
But the reason he doesn't rely on it is because he doesn't know how to use it
to its maximum potential, because it could destroy him. But
improperly, yes.
But he's learning. He's taking things from different people and applying it to himself. He's learning. He's strategizing. He just doesn't out the gate one for all. Like, no, because he knows. Okay.
I think the fight between him and Todoroki was a good one.
I did like that one. Honestly, that was like my first time watching My Hero, because I just got into it maybe this year, and the fact that he was like, I didn't understand what was going on, because I'm like, why is he breaking his fingers to fight? Yeah. Like, I don't like this. Disgusting.
Yeah.
But that was a good fight.
I think most of the time the reason people watch is for All Might. Actually, that's kind of the reason I started, was for All Might.
I love All Might.
I love All Might. He is hilarious.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Like that music that comes on when he's like, I am here. Dun, 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 dun. Like,
I am here.
I love it.
I just think
but I don't mean to cut you off, but if you ever get into My Hero, like, I think it's one of those shows, like, it's either you're gonna love it from when you first watch it, or you're just not gonna like it at all.
And I think that's almost with everything.
I mean, some stuff you can kind of watch it here and there, like, oh, I like it, but I'm not gonna watch it every day.
Yeah, and I think that's like the problem is that some people Deku is the issue. He is. He's very whiny. And
No,
it makes you not want to watch it.
No, he's not.
Yes,
because
he is.
He's only like that in the first season. He's not like that in the second season or the third season.
Timid, yes, he is.
He's not timid.
While he's grown some, he's still very timid. Yes.
He's not timid. That fight against Stain, you telling me he was timid against someone who was killing people?
You really don't think that he was timid during that fight?
Even if he was timid, he didn't show it.
Okay, but it's not even so much in the actions as in him fucking talking.
No, okay, when he was talking about the hero killer, there was no doubt in his mind. He was like, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to get these guys and get the fuck up out of there. There was like, he wasn't like, oh my god, this is the hero killer. He's my killer. He never do the whole fight. He never thought he was gonna die.
He's still too whiny.
How? What do you mean too whiny? But y'all love Gohan. Okay, let's talk about it.
Hold on.
Okay, y'all love Gohan.
Gohan
and he was whiny for years.
Whiny as fuck. He was my least favorite character up until the Cell Saga.
And how long did it take to get to the Cell Saga?
Long time. And that's really why whenever people were like, oh, well, I love Gohan, I'm just sitting there like, fucking why? Gohan is trash as fuck. But then when we got to the Cell Saga, while he was still fucking with Dad, you're killing me, child. Then he squished Android, then Cell squished Android, 18, 17, 19? What is it? 19. 18?
Yeah, 19.
Squished his head.
No, sorry. 19, 20, 16.
16, okay.
Yeah.
He squished his head and he's just like, nah. Just power the fuck up so we can get to it. I understand why people are like, they don't want to watch certain stuff because they feel like the main character is too whiny. That's kind of like Danganronpa. The main fucking character is too goddamn whiny. He talks too much. You can't do this. He wouldn't do. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I like.
Think logically.
I like stuff. I like characters who's like so emotionally driven. That's why I'm so driven to Naruto. Like he's so emotionally driven. Like,
and you grow from that. You do. And that's great character development. But it's really hard for other people to get past it.
Because they're fucking monsters, okay?
So take Avatar The Last Airbender. Katara pissed me off.
Wow.
All the time. Because I felt like she was whiny.
When was she whiny?
Whenever she was whiny and then tried to be motherly. Which I understand also.
I'm about to say,
like, I understand that too. But you are almost about the same age as Aang. So, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Technically.
I said almost about. She's not that much older than him.
He's like 100. But, I'm just throwing that out there.
Being a kid. I'm talking mentally. Yeah. Mentally, y'all are about...
Yeah, of course.
He's a child. And while he did need guidance and protection, he was kind of whiny too. There were a couple episodes he got on my goddamn nerves.
Who, Aang?
Yes.
I mean, Aang, actually, once he got past the fact that the air nomance has been wiped out,
yeah,
he was good after that.
Yeah.
And that was like in the beginning, like the first book. I had like maybe 5-6 episodes in.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and it's just like everybody makes bad decisions. And Deku has definitely made his share bad decisions.
What do you mean by bad decisions?
Like, okay, so Avatar Last Airbender. Him going off, doing stuff by himself. Yeah. Trying to protect whoever.
Yeah, of course.
That's not a good decision.
It's not, but I mean, you could kind of see the logic behind, like, well, I'm
sometimes
the Avatar.
Yes,
like,
but
I can do
also, Katara is very strong. Katara is a very, very strong waterbender.
She got cold. She wasn't always that cold.
But no, I'm not even just with her waterbending, but just like her personality. She's got a strong-ish personality because she's got her dumbass brother.
Hold on. We're not going to get on this camera right here, and disrespect Sokka. Okay? He was the comic relief, and he got really cold. He was their, he wasn't their leader, but he was like their leader.
No.
Yes, he was. Like
Sokka,
like, he'd be like, okay, y'all, this is what we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. And now they'll chime in like, okay, well, all right. Whenever Sokka came up with a plan, they went with that.
Because he's the oldest.
Just because you're the really. Just because you're the oldest, well, he was.
But Sokka made really stupid decisions too.
They're kids. They're all kids. They're going to make mistakes.
And that's what I'm saying.
That another fucking plane? How, Sway?
Oh, that's Henny. Okay, so I thought something got hit by a car. And then the plane went by. There's a lot of fucking noise.
Like, I hope you didn't think the dog got hit by the plane.
No. Like, she barked, and then it sounded like something got hit. And then the plane went by. I was like, that's just a lot of fucking noise.
That was a regular bark. You know when dogs get it's not no.
No, I heard her bark. And then something behind us got ran over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And then the plane came over. I was like, that's a lot of fucking noise at once. Yeah. Anyway, fight scenes. You
know, I think My Hero got the better fight scenes. But I'm not going to say there's a big gap because those fights on Avatar, that fight between Aang and the Fire Lord.
Yes.
Man. Yes. Actually, that one with Zuko and his sister was pretty lit too.
Oh my god.
Like,
I love it so fucking much.
That shit was pretty lit too. So
have you seen any of The Legend of Korra?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
Okay, so the fight between
Korra and the general girl from the Earth. I wish I could remember her name. From the Earth Kingdom.
Yes.
No, she was a metal bender.
But you get metal from earthbending.
Yeah, so. But they kind of like broke off into their own thing, like yeah.
But see, I just like people who don't like follow it don't realize that there's special bending, and so Brolin can do lava bending,
which was
fire as fuck.
Man, like when I seen the lava bender, I said, why they got him on the boat on the middle of the ocean? I mean, I've been on Earth around, but man, he got that little piece of rock. And just like, why is it lighting up? And he just said, a lava bender.
Yes.
Damn.
And then his brother Ken is a lightning bender.
Yeah.
That was great. And then the commander for the armed forces bends metal. And then there was the blood benders.
Yeah, they were pretty fucking savage.
Toph was still alive, right? Okay, so that's what I was trying to get to. Okay, so there, I was like, I think that was the only thing that disappointed me with the ending of The Last Airbender into Legend of Korra was that Aang died.
I just wish they could have like maybe had like something in the middle.
Right. I really want them to just do an entire season of past avatars. Because in Korra, she like interacts. She interacts with them all.
She lost all that. Yeah,
and then she like when she gets it back, and all of them appear, and I'm just like, that would be so fucking cool. Just if you do an episode of each one, that would be so fucking cool.
I don't know about that.
Why? Just because all of them did something different.
They did, but the story of like Aang was a consistent story. Like, okay, we gotta take down the Fire Lord. But with the bad avatars, like, who are they fighting? Like,
that's
who
what
are
I'm saying. Why wouldn't you do an episode to like at least tell, hey, this was their enemy and this was what happened.
But now we're talking about the last Avatar movie where they crammed 4 seasons of shit into one movie.
Are we talking about the live action?
Yes.
That trash?
Yes.
That was absolutely garbage.
But look,
and disrespectful.
Okay, let's just say they talk about Avatar Oroku. I mean, we knew who was eventually it was the Fire Lord. But that's a whole. They gotta go. They was best friends since they was kids. So you can't cram all that in one episode. You're gonna have to do like some seasons about that because you gotta.
But I'm saying if they were to do like they could come up with like as creative as they are. They could come up with a way, whether it's one episode or two or a 2-parter, just a simple explanation.
What you're talking about is, you remember when Zuko found those scrolls?
Yeah.
Like they could do it like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Like if they came up with something like that, some way just for each avatar, whether you do 1 or 2-parter, just each avatar.
It's a long list of motherfuckers.
I mean, they don't even have to do all of them. They can do like the majority, like the ones who are in the front.
Yeah, like the most
like the one, yeah, the one who was very clearly very clearly an Earthbender.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ones who, like, even if you have an avatar that does special bending, we wouldn't know that because blood bending just doesn't come randomly.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, at one point in time, you had to only do it during a full moon.
Exactly.
And then in Korra, it was like,
and before that, it was water.
A dude was like, what, blood bending. I'm like,
and what's it like? The guy who does blood bending also is a waterbender.
Yeah.
So I mean, you go from here to here. So showing how you go from A to B would be cool too.
That's true.
Like how they did Berlin, I think that was cool because everybody knows Berlin's an Earthbender.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you can lava bend. Yeah. But it's logical. There's fucking earth in lava. Oh. And then your brother's a firebender. So, of course.
I mean, and I think I like that because I like what they did with Berlin just because, he was trying to be a metal bender. And it's like, I can't metal bend. He's like, I feel like shit. I'm nothing. I'll never be as good as my brother. Then he's like, I'm a lava bender.
Exactly.
And you were.
I think that's really cool that earthbenders can go either way.
Yeah, because
but sometimes I think it's because of your bloodline, which would make sense because his brother's a firebender. So it looks like he would lean more towards that way anyway.
Well, honestly, we would have to ask Toph this because most likely she invented lava bending.
I think she's a metal bender.
Yeah, she invented that too.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she discovered, like, I can bend lava too. Shit.
I mean, if she did, then she's,
Toph is cold as fuck. Like,
she is.
When, like, in Legend of Korra, like, how she can, like, the vibrations with her feet, like, her range is, like, planetary. Mm-hmm. So she knew what her daughter was doing. Like, oh, I'm just chilling. Oh, my daughters are doing some bullshit again. Oh, la 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 la.
But there's just, as a cartoon, its fight scenes, for it to stand up against any anime that's about fighting, makes it good as fuck. It's kind of like watching Teen Titans.
And the story is good as hell too.
Oh yeah. Teen Titans had good fight scenes too.
Yeah, they did.
As hand to hand or whatever. Like when
one thing I didn't like. The only thing I ever did like about Teen Titans was like it just kind of just stopped abruptly. Like it just.
But that was Cartoon Network's fault. Cartoon Network canceled it. Like they did Young Justice. Mm-hmm. The reason they canceled Young Justice was because Young Justice was getting female viewers, more female viewers than male viewers, and so they canceled it.
If you are a viewer, I'm like
exactly. Then they canceled Green Lantern because Green Lantern, they didn't like the direction it was going, where it would have involved more females. Mm-hmm. Cartoon Network has a problem with females. When they brought in Terra for Teen Titans, there were more girls watching for Terra, and so. Oh, you're not watching for the regular Teen Titans. We've had Starfire on here and Raven for forever. Yeah. We bring in Terra, who's almost out of control, and she's cool as fuck, and y'all like her more, but we're not about to sit here and do that because we don't really have a story for her. But
I think, wasn't like the director, owner of Cartoon Network, wasn't he like gay or something?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think that's
because he also had a problem with
he got into a lot of trouble.
Sailor Moon. They canceled Sailor Moon right before the season where she comes into a lesbian, and then
I don't know if I want my kids watching that.
They okay, but I mean, you really, if you're a kid, you really wouldn't realize it until.
Of course,
later.
like I mean, you're right about that because I mean, now that I watch some shows, I'm like,
because
I was watching this as a kid,
right? Because Sailor Moon Stars, it's a boy band, and then the boy band is actually a bunch of girls. And she falls in love with the lead singer.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't know that. And as a kid, you're really not paying it much of attention. Mm-hmm. And then they had a problem with Sailor Neptune and Sailor Uranus being so close. Even though on the show they were calling them cousins, but on the actual, they were together.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's crazy. That's...
You didn't know that?
I mean, I watched Sailor Moon But then, like, I'm not gonna say, I don't even know when I stopped watching it, honestly.
They canceled it right after.
Okay, they had it because, like, now think about it.
I'm trying to talk about other stuff.
Yeah, especially when you're comparing it to other stuff.
Oh, yeah, then
you go. Well!
It's hard.
You gotta keep it simple.
Anyway, okay, so both had really good character development.
Yes.
Both had good story.
One thing I will say, I think I will give the edge to My Hero just because Bakugo, the fact that I even like him now.
I still don't.
I
can't. I'm like, are we sure he's not a villain? Sure
he grows he's not
on a villain.
Like, he really grows on you. Like, after, I mean,
Huh?
Your brother.
So in 45 minutes?
She was just reminding you.
Anyway.
But, spoiler alert if you haven't watched My Hero Academia. After All Might loses his powers, and, you know, he tells Deku, like, bitch, get your bitch ass out here. And they're fighting, and he's like, how could All Might pick you? Because I'm a fucking... Well, he didn't say I'm a fucking bitch, but pretty much he was like, I ain't good enough. And it broke my heart. Because, like, then it kind of, like, all made sense. Like, this is why he's always so hell-bent on winning. Because in his mind, that's what it takes to be number one hero. You got to keep winning. Winning.
But that just proves that you're not even listening to any of All Might's point. Because he's telling you that that's not all it takes.
Deku and Bakugo, they're looking at the same person, but they're getting two different things from him.
Exactly.
Like, Deku's like, oh, All Might would do, and Bakugo's like, all he sees, like, oh, he wins all the time, so that's what I need to do, win. But I don't think
dad's like that too.
Todoroki's dad, he just obsessed with beating All Might. Like, he's like, I don't care what I gotta do.
All I gotta do is win. I just need to win. No, that's not it. It's not the point. It's not the point.
But I will say, I just think that Deku was just like on All Might's dick a lot harder than Bakugo. Because, I mean, you go in his room, it's all Might. Videos on his laptop, all Might. So,
but that's it then. Like, he is an actual fan, as opposed to, oh, he wins a lot, so I like him. To be an actual fan. Mm-hmm. That's why he got picked to be given, like, you are actually, you know, getting to know the point, you're understanding what I mean, you're this, that, and the other. Bakugo is just like, oh, I just need to win. Yeah. I just need to be number one. That's not it. It's not it at all. You're missing
but actually,
it.
that was one thing else I liked about it was that kind of rubbed off on Deku. Like, that winning, like, I want to win. Like, he didn't get that from All Might. He got that from, he got that from Bakugo.
Right. Wanting to win is good. Like, I'm sure nobody just wants to lose. But, like, learning your lesson in losing.
Yeah.
And he does that. And Bakugo just gets mad.
Yeah, he did get
And I'm just like, are we sure that he's not a villain? I feel like he could just turn and kill someone here in about 10 seconds.
Bakugo is one of those people, like, he won't... Let's just say if y'all out and you don't have no money, he'll kind of, like, pay for your shit, but don't tell you. Yeah, and he'll insult you, too. Like, you broke a bitch.
Right.
And probably make you feel like crap. Then y'all leave, like, oh, I can't pay my bill. Bakugo's like, get your ass up. It's already paid.
Right.
So, he's one of those guys. Like, it's hard for him to be nice. Like, I remember there was an episode where, what's his name? Man, what's the electrical dude's name? I can't remember his name.
Sparky?
His name's not Sparky.
That's what we're gonna fucking call him.
I just watched the episode when he said his name, man.
I can't remember his name. I always call him Sparky.
But Kiroshima, his best friend, pretty much Kiroshima bought some goggles and fucking Bakugo did something and paid him back, and then he was like, did you just rob him? He's like, no, this is my money.
I do. Todoroki grew on me too. He's kind of quiet. I love Todoroki though. I hate his dad.
Yeah, he's a terrible father. But I did always like Todoroki. Like, I mean, I liked him from, of course, character development's like, man, like he's just a fucking. He thinks he's better than everybody. He's like, you see his life is like, damn. Then
your life sucks.
Yeah, like shit. Yeah. I think one thing I love about My Hero is like I genuinely love all the characters. Even though like some characters you don't really see as much and they don't get enough shine. Like they always do something to make me like I like them. Like I love Sue, I love Ida. I love them all. Even the little invisible girl that I can't see. I don't even know what she looked like. I just see gloves in there.
But you can say that about The Last Airbender too.
Yeah,
absolutely. Even though Zuko is
didn't care for his sister though.
Ass.
Definitely didn't care for his sister.
No.
Nobody did.
No, fuck her.
But actually, her backstory is pretty sad too.
Her backstory is sad as fuck.
It's like
beat her ass. Like she can.
I don't know. Like when I heard that backstory, I said, damn, she just wants to be loved by her mama. A lot of monster. Like. Yeah, you know
I feel like, okay, so we give the edge to My Hero for the character development. Then I would say the story should go to Last Airbender.
Story?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
They have better story.
It's one story.
Divided up into like different books.
No, it's all one story. Like the different books are just him learning that element.
Okay, that's fine. And the one story is better than the multiple stories that have to be told in My Hero.
There's not multiple stories. I mean, it's all about All for One, but he's just so fucking diabolical. Like he's influenced a number of people. Then he's Shimaraki. That's his new little seed. So he's fucking.
I would pick Last Airbender story.
Have you ever cried on
No.
Avatar?
Oh, on Avatar? Absolutely. On Avatar and Korra, I have. I thought you were about to say My Hero. I was like, no.
I've definitely cried on My Hero.
No. I've cried on Naruto for sure.
You don't have a heart.
How? How? When Jiraiya died in Naruto, I thought I was gonna fucking lose my mind. Itachi, my heart was broken. That's my husband.
I don't think you should say it on camera. But, yeah.
When Trunks died during the Cell games.
That hurt me.
I cried.
That hurt me.
That was my other husband.
Okay.
When I found out that Darien died in Sailor Moon, my other husband. Crying.
Was that Tuxedo Mask?
Yes.
Okay.
And you didn't even see his death. You just heard that he died on a fucking plane. God damn.
Well, they knew it was too emotional for you. Like, we can't show you how he died.
His ass died in a fucking plane crash.
Now, one thing. Okay, this is very, very going to be very off subject. I know you don't even like this show,
what
but
show?
Fairy Tail.
Oh.
They got some shit, and I don't like it because they have the fucking most emotional scenes. Then all of a sudden, motherfuckers don't die. Like they don't die. Like. I swear, Ganji will literally like pour his little heart out to Levi, and it's like I'm over watching like they finna kill Ganji. No, why does motherfucker get transferred somewhere else? He was getting pulled down into hell, and something happened where at the last second, something teleport. And I was like, really? I cried for nothing. You cried for nothing.
Have you seen Cannon Busters?
No. Is it super lit?
That show is fucking amazing. It reminds me so much of Cowboy Bebop. Now, I did cry on Cowboy Bebop.
I never watched that show.
What? I cried on Outlaw Star.
I never watched it.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. If you answer yes to this question, I'm gonna just let you know I'm never gonna get on this camera with you again.
Oh my god.
Did you watch that show? Bobo.
Yes, it did. Do not get out of the car. Why are you getting out of the car? Get back in the car.
I'm not getting back in the car.
Get back in the car.
I'm not getting back in the car.
You asked if I watched it. You didn't ask if I liked it.
The fact that you watch multiple episodes is a problem. Did you watch multiple? Yes, you did.
It came on Toonami. I had to watch it in order.
Didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, you didn't.
What?
You didn't have to watch that crap.
Why are you leaving?
That's the worst show ever.
I'm not saying it was a good show.
But
it
you
was
watched multiple
funny.
episodes.
It was funny.
No, it wasn't. It was so stupid.
was
He was
funny.
fighting with his fucking nose hairs. Okay? Are we serious right now? This is what we degraded anime to? Where's your trash can at?
I made up for it by watching Samurai Champloo, though.
No.
Afro
You thought
Samurai.
you made up for it, but you
Afro
didn't.
Samurai.
You think you made up for it? That show.
Do you know how old that shit is? I didn't even fucking remember the fact that you even said.
Because I hated that show so much. Like, with a passion. Like, I'm out the car.
Why?
Yes, I told you, because I'm a man of my word. And I had to let you know. Hey, guys. He's not credible anymore.
Because of a show?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Bobo. That show.
Why are you leaving?
Because you watched that.
You are ridiculous.
Can't be associated with people like that.
I can't do it anymore. That's fine. I'll just say goodbye to our audience since you decided to leave.
My audience.
Our audience.
We're kicking you out the group.
You left. And then you left your Chick-fil-A. You left your Chick-fil-A nugget box in the window.
You gonna throw it away from me?
Why would I do that? You just got out of the car.
Why wouldn't you do that?
You just got out of the car.
So what?
Over a show.
Well, over a show?
Over a show.
See, they don't touch you like they touch me.
Continuing on, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the show. The story goes to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Character development we'll give to My Hero Academia. Fight scenes were going to be pretty fucking even there. Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
What type of person are you?
Are you leaving?
What type of person are you?
Are you leaving? Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yes.
What was that show? The black TV show. He was like a...
Boondocks?
No, not Boondocks.
What was it?
Like he had a black team of fucking assistants and shit.
Black team?
Yes. Okay, like one episode in particular that I remember was the Michael Jackson episode. It was creepy as fuck. It's hilarious.
Was this on Cartoon Network?
It was on Tsunami, yes.
You talking about black people, you talking about the Boondocks?
No, it's not the Boondocks. I have to fucking look it up now. He's really not about to get back in the car. He's being very, very extra right now.
I'm being extra?
Yes.
You over here watching Bobo?
Do you know how long ago that shit was?
You know how long Sailor Moon was?
Yes, and I still do. You can still binge watch it.
No, I ain't been watching it, but... See, I was hoping you was like, that is the worst show ever.
You asked me if I watched it.
But the fact that you watch multiple episodes, you have to like something to watch multiple episodes.
That's not true.
How many episodes you watch?
I don't remember.
A season?
Black Dynamite. There we go.
I didn't watch that.
Why? Black Dynamite was hilarious.
I didn't watch
Oh
that.
my God.
It didn't like...
The Michael Jackson episode is what got
It
me.
didn't like grab me. Like, I was
You
like,
gotta watch if you watch the Michael Jackson episode, that's what got me because I wasn't watching it until that episode specifically.
oh.
That shit was hilarious. Class of 3000. I remember.
I love that show.
Oh my God.
I love that show. But I'm still driving on.
Why are you going? See, he's really going away right now over Boba Bops, whatever the fuck. You know how old that shit is?
Is it older than Sailor Moon?
No.
Well then.
It's old.
The fact you even gave it a chance.
It was a cartoon. He's really leaving. Like, he's really, like, leaving right now. Anyway. Thank you for coming to Nerd on the Street, where nerd is the word on the street. We have a crybaby. Bye, guys.